Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan and welcome to the channel. Now, tonight's presentation, we are going to go over how low the market can go. Now, theoretically, the market can go to zero, but let's be realistic about it. So in tonight's video, we're going to actually take a look at some of the major indices, the VVC or VectorVest composite, which looks at over 9,000 stocks. That's how we here at VectorVest track the stock market itself. In addition to that, we are going to go over some areas in the market that you should keep an eye on that are potentially working. So in tonight's video, we are going to utilize the VectorVest 7 software to keep you on the right side of the market while this market continues to go down. So if this is something that you're interested in, stick around and let's get started. All right, right behind me, I do have the homepage of the VectorVest 7 software up. If you do not have access to the VectorVest 7 software and you're frustrated in the market, I did put a link in the description down below for a 99-cent trial. So over the next 30 days, you can utilize this software to stay on the right side of the market. If bottom fishing opportunities present themselves, there's a great opportunity to make money there. If not, at least we know how to hedge our portfolio. So right now, if we look at the market, we can see that the major indices are all down today. The NASDAQ composite here leading that charge down 1.3%. I do find it interesting that the VVC or VectorVest composite is up slightly today, just 0.1%. So pretty much indecision there. But if we take a look at the market timing gauge, the color guard is neutral right now, and VectorVest does not advocate buying any stocks at this time. Now, if you're frustrated with this market and you don't have access to the VectorVest 7 software, I will say this much right here, that the color guard has been red and yellow for the most part. We only have 2 green lights here, but we always look for follow through the next day, which we just have not received. Now, as far as things working in the market, we see that ETF shorts here does come in the top of the list of our RT industries. Now, RT looks at the short-term price trend, so this just gives you a sense of what industries in the market are currently working right now when it comes to being bullish. Now, as we see here, the ETF short does lead the charge, and it's up today actually 0.22%. Now, we do have food, dairy products, retail computers, energy, coal, and ETF commodities. Now, these other industries here are mixed for the most part. I do see that coal just went positive here at 0.01%. So now that I've showed you all the gloom and doom on the homepage of the VectorVest 7 software, let's jump into some graphs to actually show you how to be on the right side of the market and see where this market could potentially go. Now, in tonight's video, the first graph I want to show you is going to be the SPX. This is a chart over the last year here. We can see it hit a low back on October 13th, 2022 at 34.91. Now, since then, price action has been on the rise ever since it's hit its high recently back in July at 46.07. However, then between geopolitical events, the Federal Reserve, interest rates, and inflation, the market has been under a lot of pressure. Now, it did just break a key level support that I have been looking at, and that was as of 2 days ago. Not only did we break this level support here at 42.02, but in addition to that, this blue line here represents the 200-day moving average. Now, a lot of investors and traders use that 200-day moving average as a level of long-term support. However, the last 2 trading days here, if I zoom into 1 month, we do see price action breaking below that 200-day moving average pretty strongly with a lot of momentum. We see some full-bodied candlesticks here. Even as of today, that low comes in at 41.51. So let's zoom back out to a month here. Now, our next level of support comes in around 41.06 and 40.47. So I'd really like to see the price action of the market find a level of support here. So we do have a little bit more downside potential until we reach these levels of support. Now, my key level is going to be this red line here. Now, this red line is at 38.09. As you can see here, we do have 2 touches on this line from the top. And in addition, right here, we do have a touch from the bottom. So we have 3 touches on this level of support. Now, with this being said, with the BSR and MTI in such oversold territory right now and have been for quite some time, I'm really thinking the SPX can try to get its act together around these 2 levels of support. So let's take a look at the other graphs and see what they're trying to tell us as well. All right, next up we have the IXIC. Now, we did just break a key level that I was looking at, and that was at 13.43. Now, the reason why I was looking at this level in particular is because if we broke this, we would be getting a new swing low. In addition, as of this morning, if we take a look here, we do see price action. Let me just zoom into a 1-month time span. We do see price action today breaking below that 200-day moving average of price. Just as I mentioned with the SPX, a lot of investors and traders utilize this 200-day moving average to find long-term support. In addition to this, I would not be surprised if this line was retested in the near future. So let's zoom back out. We do have a level support coming into play at 12,269. In addition, we do have another level of support at 11,520. Now, my key level support comes in at 12,101. This is right at the bottom of the zone here, that 12,200 level zone that I was talking about. In addition, I do like the consolidation here. So if price action does reach down to these levels, hopefully some of this prior consolidation will cause price action today to find a support, and therefore the market can turn around. Now, the next thing I want to show you, if I zoom into a 6-month time span, I am going to use the confirmed call here. Now, the confirmed call signal is our more conservative market timing signal. It's our slowest moving signal, but it captures the big moves in the market. Now, the VectorVest software did warn our investors back on August 9th that the market was in a sustainable downtrend. It has been in a downtrend ever since. In addition to that, my favorite signal personally is going to be the DEW. This is a more technical trader here. You see how it gets you in when the market is rising. In addition, it can get you out of the market as it is falling. This signal was given just 2 days after the confirmed down call back on August 11th, and we can see that price action continues to go down. So the last chart I wanted to show you this evening was going to be the VVC, or VectorVest Composite. I got the chart right behind me. We can see price action of the broad market collectively. Over 9,000 stocks that we're currently tracking broke its 200-day moving average several weeks ago. That was a key warning to investors and our subscribers to just stay on the right side of the market and protect profits, mitigate losses. Now, since we broke that 200-day moving average, we have also broke 2 levels of support at 54.77 and 53.88, now becoming a level of resistance. Now, we are approaching the last level of support here over the last 1-year time period at 53.22. Now, my key level to look at is at 52.75. The reason why I like this level here is because this is right at the body of the 52-week low candlestick. And in addition, if I do scroll back here, we can see that this key level has been pretty important over the last 3 years here. We see some consolidation finding a level of support back in 2022. In addition, this was a level of resistance here back in 2020. However, you can see price action broke this level here and went off to the races. Now, depending what the market's doing, I am optimistic that we can approach this level and finally find a level of support in this market sell-off. Now, if I zoom back to a 1-year time span, and let's utilize our market timing signals, we do see that the confirmed call signal, again, that was given on August 9th, 2023, giving our customers and subscribers plenty of warning of this most recent market downturn. All right, VV Nation, we took a look at the charts. As I said before, how low can this market go? Just by looking at the charts, we broke some pivotal areas, being the 200-day moving average and some levels of support becoming a level of resistance. So that being said, I do see downside potential going further into the future. Now, there are a couple things that could obviously affect this, being interest rates, inflation, and geopolitical events. So please stay tuned to the channel so that way we can keep you updated and on the right side of the market. If you're new to VV Nation, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you can get updated on market movements going forward.
Hey VV Nation, did you know that there are 7 deadly sins that can keep you from consistently making money in the market? If you would like to know more about those sins, and if you are falling victim to any of them, he goes right now to www.vectorvest.com/YT7sins to get your free report. You don't want to miss out on this, so do that right now.